I say that it's important to not seek perfection too much,
Hmm.
but just seek progress.
Welcome to the American Med Spa Association podcast, Medical Spa Insider. This week, AmSpa Membership Development Coordinator Michaela Bailey is speaking with Sylvia Tuthill of 10th Avenue Aesthetics.
Hi guys, it's me, Michaela Bailey, your membership development coordinator. Had a role change. And we are back with the Membership Spotlight podcast. Today we have the beautiful, amazing, fantastic Sylvia Tuthill. Sylvia, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Sylvia Tuthill. I go by the Aesthetics Injectress on Instagram. I am a practice owner out in Long Island, New York. I own 10th Avenue Aesthetics. I also own 10th Avenue Aesthetics Artistry and Institute. And then my newest venture is going to be Conde Aesthetics and Wellness, which is going to be in my native country of Antigua.
You don't stop.
Now, can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. And so one of the new things I added to the podcast is called your Spotlight Moment of the Week. So tell me what point, at some point this week, or maybe in the last month, where you felt like you were in the spotlight doing the damn thing.
Okay, so this actually happened last week. I was invited to be a speaker for Babes in Business, which is a local entrepreneurial club for females in business, female empowerment, female enrichment, etc. So I was able to speak at their 4-year anniversary in regards to my business as well as my future business expansion. So that was my star moment.
That's wild too, because I remember when we met, we just met at a conference. Like we were just kind of I think it was maybe it was AIA. I think it was the cadaver course. That might have been
Yeah,
the first
it
one. So
was.
it's been cool to just see you just glow, grow, continue to be like a boss. That's really dope. This is the membership spotlight. I have a couple membership questions for you. How long have you been a member?
So I've been an AmSpa member for the last 4 years.
Wow. Oh, so well, I just celebrated my 5 years. So you've been a member just about as long as I've worked here. And at what point did you decide that you needed to become an AmSpa member?
So when we started doing the research and discovery portion of our business, we decided that we needed AmSpa because a lot of the legalities as it relates to med spas, especially in New York State, it was very gray. And that AmSpa membership really helped us to navigate through and make a lot of the things that were very difficult to conceptualize much clearer.
That's awesome. And we were just talking about how you and I we met at an event, and I feel like we just see each other at events all year, all the time. What AmSpa events have you attended?
So I did Chris Surek's Academy for Injection Anatomy. I've also did the Women in Aesthetics Leadership Conference,
That
which
was
was
awesome.
awesome. Yeah. And then I've done some med spa boot camps as well.
Do you have a favorite of all of the events?
That's difficult because they all have a place in my heart for different reasons.
Totally.
But I would say the Women's Aesthetic Leadership Conference in Miami was so beautiful.
Yay.
Down to the hotel, how everything was beautifully curated, based on the feel of women empowerment. The keynote was awesome. The little breakout sessions were awesome. We even had the opportunity to choose from beach time, making our own signature scent, and a whiskey tasting. So I think the whole thing was just awesome and elevating. It was such a great experience. So I thank you guys for that.
Yay. We literally were just talking about it. We just had our post-con meeting, and it's just crazy to see it go from start to finish. And so to hear words like that, they're like, oh, I had an incredible time. It was amazing. We're good, because we really wanted you to. There's a lot of love put into it. So Love for the ladies.
but you could feel that love, and that's the
Mhm.
important part. Like, you definitely felt that it was a bespoke event for women in business.
We kind of alluded to it earlier in the conversation, but I want to come back. And like I said, when I first met you, I just met you at an AIA. I knew you were starting out. And now I just feel like you're just like becoming this like absolute boss babe. Like I remember you pulling me over at Aesthetic Next last year and you were like, hey, I don't want the momentum to stop here. Like, how can I get involved with AmSpa? So I guess my question to you is like, at what moment did you decide like, this is it? Like, I'm ready to like make my own name and like really come into this industry as a powerhouse.
There's a point in your life where you go from just existing to living, right?
Mhm.
And I decided for myself that I wanted to live, and live in a way that was qualitative to my goals, my dreams, my passions. And that meant getting away from the bedside nursing. That
Totally.
also meant um, developing myself in furthering my education and obtaining my master's, and then my doctorate, etc. So that's basically what it was for me. Like, I wanted to actually use medicine and blend it with the art of aesthetics in order to do something that I felt helped me wake up in the morning. And that's why I say it's important for people to know what really brings them joy.
Totally.
And once you find that, you're able to go from just existing to living.
You're literally so inspirational. I know. I feel like we always joke and we always catch up, but like it's just this is like just such a cool moment. Like I love like hearing this. Like this is like this embodies, I think, what everyone wants to do. And I think you're just like how you're going about it, like how you're expressing yourself. Like it's just like chef's kiss.
Thank you. Thank
Um,
you.
what advice would you give to someone who, you know, is kind of like, I'm tired of just doing, like, I'm ready to get to the next level. I'm ready to, you know, make a name for myself. I'm ready to be the next, yeah, I'm ready to like really make myself a part of this industry and not just kind of, I don't want to say just be an injector, but I want to really build the community and like come into it the way you have.
What I think is that it takes patience, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. And
Right.
it's important to really do a self inventory and understand where you are and where you want to go. If you think about life, and I'm a big gardener, right? You think
Mm-hmm.
about mushrooms. Mushrooms are a plant that can grow overnight, literally in 6 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have a root structure. You want to be an oak where you have foundation that you build, and whether you're weathering a storm or not, you still have that foundation and that stability to be able to dodge anything that comes your way.
Right.
So for me, I think like just having patience, trusting in the process, having faith in God for me was paramount, because not everything you're going to be seeing, feeling, touching, etc. It's not going to be tactile, because you
Totally.
never know who's talking about you and has an opportunity for you in other rooms that you're not present in, right?
Yeah.
So it takes really just having patience, faith, but also grit.
It's not easy. It's definitely,
Now,
it is
now,
not easy.
and you've seen me out at a lot of events,
Yeah.
so it also takes a lot of sacrifice. So that sacrifice for me has paid off in a way that has been beneficial for my self-development and growth, both personally and professionally.
I feel like I see you literally everywhere all the time. And I love that. Like, I
Yeah.
love that. It's good to like I said, it's good to see people grow and like, to be able to share like everything that like you've gone through and like all the lessons and stuff. Like, you know, I go to AmSpa boot camps every month. Like there's still new people coming into the industry every single day, you know, opening up new businesses. So it's nice to see people being able to like share that education and share those lessons and like help people be someone they can look up to. Because there's different strokes for different folks. So yes, there's a ton of luminaries in the industry, but like your situation and how you came in is so unique and so different. And someone needs to hear your voice. There are tons of amazing voices, but everyone has like their place.
Thank you. Thank you.
So how long has your practice been open?
So my practice has been open, I would say the brick and mortar portion of our practice, probably like 3.5 years.
Okay. How many people do you have underneath you now? Or I guess working with you. I don't want to say underneath, but
Yeah. So I have a business partner at 10th Avenue Aesthetics in our East Northport location. So there's another nurse practitioner. And then we have a non-equity partner in our Islip location who's a nurse. Then we have a couple of nurses, one esthetician, and then an administrative director.
That's like, yeah, that's a nice sized team. Okay. So this next part of the podcast, I like to call talking shop. So we're just going to get down and nitty gritty and talk about you and get to know you and who you really are, your fun side, and just all like fun aesthetics things. So
Okay,
my first question for you, and it's conversation. So if you want to throw anything back at me, feel free to do it. So my first question is, what aesthetic treatments have you had?
Ooh, that's a good question. So a girl likes to keep it very tasteful. Yes. But I have gotten a few procedures done. So I've gotten my temples done, I've gotten my cheeks done, my smile lines, my marionette lines. I've gotten a little bit of jawline.
Okay.
A little bit of chin filler, some Kybella to my submental fat. I get some tox to my upper face, and I don't neglect my DAOs. But in terms of body, also, I've been nipped, tucked, and sucked. And I am here for it.
I love it.
Speaking of aesthetic treatments, I've seen your lips change over the years.
I might have a little RH3 in here.
Ooh, do tell.
I have 0.7 in here. I got them done in May. I also got a little chin because mama was not born with a chin. Okay. I wasn't one of God's lucky ones. Okay. So I got a little chin filler. What do I have in here? Lift and contour. And then I have so much sculpture in my face. I was like, I'm trying to be forever 23.
Yes, yes. And I don't blame you. And that is cool too, because there's not a lot of men and women of color
Right.
that number one, participate in these treatments, and then number two, be able to talk so candidly about the treatments that they've received. So more power to you, because I feel like that opens up the narrative for people who are maybe interested in getting services, but have no idea whether or not the services available are for them.
Yeah. I mean, and definitely like, it's so funny. I go to, you know, all the AAs, all the boot camps, all that stuff. So I have a lot of aesthetic knowledge. And originally I went in and I was like, you know, I told my injector, she's in Oklahoma. She's Highwater Aesthetics, Amanda Satterwhite. Originally I went in and I told her, I was like, you know me, I've been wanting this chin for a while now. And she's like, well, you know, if we do chin, we need to do lips. And I was like, you're right, girl. You're right. Cause like I had lips. So I was like, oh, I don't know. Like I had lips. And then if you look at my before and afters, you're like, yeah.
Yes,
you know better.
yes.
You know
You're
better.
beautifully balanced in terms of your profile. You look absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Our next question is, what is your favorite skincare brand?
Ooh, they're all my children, you know, but some children, you know, fit into different categories in your life. And we love them all the same. But I would say that my favorite skincare is actually Miova. which is
Okay.
a skincare brand, medical grade skincare brand out of Israel. And I love
Interesting.
it. It's very approachable. It's medical grade. It also has its white papers, so it's evidence-based as well.
Hmm.
And the results are just phenomenal.
I've actually never heard of that one, so I actually want to look them up. Trying to see something.
Yes.
What does your skincare routine look like right now?
So I'm not that 12-step type of girl, right? I'm very
Right.
easy peasy. I wash my face with the Zoe Gentle cleanser,
Okay.
and then I use the Neova DNA repair, and then I use the DEJ cream from Revision. Simple.
Oh yeah, you're just like quick. I think I'm at 5 steps right now. I did used to be a 12 stepper, but I think it was like I was still figuring out what I wanted it to look like. And I feel like at one point you just kind of plateau out. You know what you like, you know what works, what makes you
Yes,
look good. Yeah. I have a
yes.
couple masks that I keep that I do right before I go to an event because it's just easy. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, easy peasy.
Easy
Okay.
peasy, lemon squeezy.
You're on a deserted island. You can only bring, I know these are a lot of skincare. We're almost done with skincare. But you're on a deserted island. You can only bring one skincare product. What are you bringing?
I'm to bring the Neova Creme de la Copper face cream because it
That sounds
has
hot.
it has the Neova DNA repair, which I love, but it's also a hydrating cream based moisturizer.
Oh, nothing more than being nice, plump, and like,
Moisturized and
yeah,
not
moisturized.
crispy. Hmm.
Yeah. I know. I always tell people, I'm like, I live in Chicago. It is so dry and nasty here ever since I moved here 11 years ago. I'm
Hmm.
like, whatever moisturizer you have, whatever's going to make me look like a like nice grape, give it to me.
Yes, nice
I
and
want it.
supple. And
Yes.
that that cream, it also has copper peptides, so it's very regenerative in nature as well. So I love it.
Yeah. Keep turning those cells over.
Hmm.
When you're not being a boss, running the business, doing the damn thing, what do you like to do for fun?
So I like to spend time with my family, and I also like to travel with them to new places.
Her babies are so cute. They're so
Thank you.
cute.
Thank you.
I saw the video of you guys dancing. I think it was your son's birthday. That was
Yes,
so funny.
yes, yes.
In the
And
matching
they're
outfit.
here for it. They're here for it. They love to pop on camera with me and really partake in any TikTok challenge that I put them up to, and they're absolutely great sports about it, all of it.
Does your husband like the videos too, or is it like pulling teeth with him?
Oh, it's kind of pulling teeth with him because he doesn't know that he's as good looking as I think he is. So he's like very critical on how he looks on camera. And I'm like, babe, you're absolutely handsome. Like, I
Yes, he
love
is.
you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Don't overthink things. So yeah,
That's so
he's hard on
funny.
himself.
I wouldn't even expect that. I think he'd be like, "Oh, I can't dance. Don't put me on there." Like, "I can't act. Don't put me on." He's just like, "I don't think I
No,
look
no,
as
it's
hot."
good.
Do you
Yes.
inject him, or is he all natural?
Yes, yes. So I can't be looking this fabulous and have my husband not looking fabulous, right? So with him, we do RF microneedling
Okay.
with the Pixel 8 because we have the Roar device. And I love Benev's exosomes.
Okay.
And then I treat him with some talks. We do a little bit of disc work to his upper face. So yeah, he's well taken care of.
That's so cute. When it's talking about providers, are there any providers that are your favorite right now that you're following on Instagram that you're obsessed with?
Oh my goodness, there's so many great providers out there, but I love Audrey Rose, Beautify
Oh,
Fairy, Erica
queen.
Berry, Injector Bonnie.
Hmm.
We have Radiance Aesthetics and Wellness. That's my girl out in the DMV area. We have
Hmm.
Tox Josh. We have the Connecticut Medical Aesthetics. That's Vanessa Sebastian. She's awesome. We have Loretta, who is the Aesthetic Life NP. But we
Okay.
have other great ones. For example, Captain Cosmetics, Injector Honey, the Rainbow Injector, Sweet Tox, Wasim Garbia, which is the unfiltered injector. Lips Don't Lie, Shakira. I love that Instagram
That's a
name, by
really
the
good
way.
one.
Yeah,
Lips
that's a
don't
good
lie.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jessica the Lip Queen, and my newest favorite is Tox Daddy.
Okay, I need to find out. I need to see who that is.
I love Tox Daddy.
It's so that's so funny. Like people really do have to get creative with the names now because there are
Yeah, there's
so
a
many
Tox
injectors.
Daddy, there's a Tox Poppy, and there's, like it's crazy nowadays, but
Right.
I'm here for it. But what I'm looking for, especially if I'm following someone, is that they have like positive, engaging content. And that's what
Totally.
it is. And I don't care if you have a lot of followers, if you have one, I'm here for it.
Yeah, if the content is there, then it's like, okay, this is someone because I feel like Instagram used to be a big follower game and now it's more like engagement. And you don't really want to
Yes.
follow someone who you don't feel like you're getting anything out of, like you're not getting anything like positive or educational or like, dang, that really changed my life. That's good information. I wish I'd known, you know?
Yeah. And then like you also have providers such as like Injector Honey, who's like talking about, worldly things, like in
Totally.
terms of, what's going on in Israel and Gaza.
Hmm.
So there's a lot of great providers out there that have platforms and where in which that they're using their voice for positivity.
Yeah, because it is really, we're starting to see a lot of injectors like are not just influencers like in our space, but just like in the overall space. Like
Yeah.
Ariel Austin, she's one of my favorites and she's out of LA. And I just love her lifestyle content, honestly. Like, I see the funny stuff that she does all the time. Like, obviously, I'm interested in her aesthetic stuff, but some of the life stuff, I'm like, oh my God, she's just like me.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I think that that's the important part of it as well, is being authentically yourself
Yeah.
and having that translate to you when people meet you in person. You know how many
Yeah.
times I'm like looking at the person that I thought they were on social media, and then once they get in front of me, I'm like, who is this?
Yeah. It's kind of sad sometimes. I'm like, wow, I,
Yes.
I really liked you. And now you're not.
Yeah, you ruined it for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. Oh, breaks your heart.
Yeah.
What is your favorite treatment to get done?
Oh my goodness. My favorite treatment, I really love Pixelate's RF microneedling.
Okay.
So I really feel that it's done the best in terms of results to my jawline for the skin tightening
Okay.
modality. So yeah, that's my jam right there. So Pixelate all the way.
Okay. I might have to do okay. RF microneedling for the jaw. I've been seeing that a lot and I've been thinking half and half if I'm ready to make the move. So
Definitely try it and like really try it with the add-on with exosomes, and
okay.
the results are absolutely amazing, and there's minimal to no downtime.
You're playing chess. People are playing checkers, you're playing chess.
Facts.
In your treatment rooms, what music are you guys playing? And is it music that you would want to play, or is this, or you would want to listen to something else in the treatment room?
Okay, so people would probably think because I'm Caribbean that I would listen to a lot of reggae in my practice and in the treatment room. So there's not a lot of Pound the River, Pound the Bank going on over here. But I actually like hot country.
Okay. That
Yeah,
is a shocker.
I feel like country music, it just speaks to my soul.
Okay.
And it's something that I feel like I can play in the practice without worrying about like um profanity, if that makes
Okay.
sense. And it's just absolutely, I find it absolutely peaceful to me.
That's cool. Okay. I was not
Yeah.
expecting that. I think you're the first country person that I've interviewed. I think
Yeah.
everyone else usually has like instrumentals or stuff like that, or they play like EDM in the treatment room.
No, no. Like I will literally bust into a two-step. Like I'll be line dancing in here
Wait,
as I'm doing the draw line.
do you go to those like the step? Don't they have like the
No, I
country?
don't
Oh,
have
okay.
rhythm. I don't have rhythm. Although I'm a black girl, my black girl card has gotten revoked because I can't really pop it as well as I should be able to.
It's okay. I'll still accept you.
Thank you. Thank you. Honorary.
We'll just do a little two-step. Like we'll just
Yes.
we'll keep it there. Is there a fun thing that you're known for in your practice, like a fun nickname or something your staff might make fun of you for?
I think my staff likes to make fun of me because like I'm the type of girl that has like a lot of beverages and I leave them around the practice. And when someone asks to throw them away, I'm always like, no, there's still a sip left. So there's like I bet like 10 empty half drunken glasses of water, diet soda, all over the place. And then I also like to twerk while I'm working. I think that that's important because it just keeps your joints quite lubricated. And it keeps the day fun.
Well, you know what they say about the drinks? Like you have to have one to hydrate, one to wake up, and one for fun. So I don't blame you.
Yes, most definitely.
So we're nearing the end of the podcast. I'm going to ask you these 3 questions. These are my 3 questions that I love to ask everyone. I don't know if anyone loves these 3 questions, but I do. So the first question is, what is your zodiac sign?
Oh, this is a good question because I am big into the zodiac signs. I do have my zodiac sign tattooed on my wrist.
Okay.
So my zodiac sign is I'm a Virgo. And I'm a September Virgo.
Oh, so is my sister.
Yes. So yeah.
No wonder we get along. Wait, what's your big 3?
Of zodiac signs that I get along with?
Oh, no. You're sun, moon, and rising.
Oh, because I was born in Antigua, they don't know the date, the time of the day.
Right.
It's not on my birth certificate. So we don't know what my 3 are.
All right. Well, we'll look into it. Even more, I'm Taurus, Virgo. So
we
definitely
love it. I love it. Yeah,
a lot of Virgo energy here.
I'm a typical Virgo, very organized, type A personality. I can read a person from a mile away.
Right.
Empathetic, but very critical
totally
on myself. Yeah.
So. Totally. What is your go-to drink?
So I am actually 523 days sober. I don't drink alcohol anymore.
Incredible.
I stopped drinking over a year ago, 1.5 years now.
Yeah.
And I just realized that it wasn't serving me. So I would say my go-to drink nowadays is anything non-alcohol. So they have Stella that's non-alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Heineken Zero, which is also pretty good. And but my go-to mixed drink would be a virgin mojito because I love the mint and the lime.
Fun, hot, and sexy. I love it. And then my final question is, what current TV show are you binging?
I actually don't watch a lot of TV. In my downtime, I read a lot of books.
Okay.
I also focus on my other businesses that I'm developing.
Yeah.
And really delving into my stock portfolio. So I really try to be productive with my downtime. And nowadays, I don't feel like there's anything on TV worth me watching.
Okay. Is there anything else that the audience should know about you would like to leave us with?
I say that it's important to not seek perfection too much. but just seek progress and measure yourself to yourself every day. Keep those blinders on. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Mind the business that is paying you.
I feel so inspired. I'm literally going to tweet that. Measure the progress. I love that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sylvia, if the people want to find you, where can they find you?
You can find me at 10th Avenue Aesthetics, located at 184 Larkfield Road in East Northport, New York. You can find me on Instagram at Aesthetics and Directress. And you can also find me on TikTok at the same name. You can also follow my 10th Avenue Aesthetics Artistry and Institute page, where I do private trainings. So intro to Botox and fillers, as well as other courses and mentorship opportunities, etc.
That's incredible. Thank you so much for joining me. Gosh, I don't think I'll see you again until Vegas in not February. Now it's in April. But I'm so glad.
You never know where you'll find
actually.
me. Don't curse.
You know what?
My
You're
butt.
right. I'm like, this is the travel schedule, but who knows? Who knows what'll happen?
Who knows where I'll turn up?
Again, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Guys, if you are a member with AmSpa, if you see me at an event, I would love, love, love to interview you so we can have all sorts of cool people just like our girl Sylvia here.
And if you're not a member of AmSpa, you better become an AmSpa member today.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching the Medical Spa Insider podcast. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel for future videos and podcasts. For more information about the American Med Spa Association, please check out our description below.